little concerned about something, Santana. I mean, I've agreed to try to find Gina for you and to help you land a decorating job with her.
Yes, I'm grateful for that, Mason.
But there's something I want to know first.
What's that?
Well, I'm getting the feeling that our friendship hinges on whether or not I pull this favor off for you or not.
Have I given you that impression, Mason?
Then I'm mistaken.
Yes, you are.
Good.
Look, our friendship is our friendship. It doesn't hinge on anything.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. Still, it seems as though working for Gina DeMott is very important to you.
Mason, I told you it is. It can give me my professional independence. Not only that, if I get enough outside work, I don't have to rely on Cece for any business.
It's funny, isn't it? You and I are in the same boat, both trying to break away from CC Capwell at the same time.
Well, perhaps I can learn to like being in the same boat with you, Mason. What do you say?
Well, why don't we take the yacht out for a moonlight cruise and find out?
Well, maybe we shall do that. Oh, by the way, are we on for dinner tonight, or was lunch quite enough for you?
No, we're still on. My appetite's not nearly satisfied. I'll call you later and we'll set a time, okay?
All right. I'll be here all afternoon working, so you can reach me.
Any idea where you'd like to go?
Well, you've done such a good job picking a place for lunch. I'm sure you'll do the same for dinner.
You're a beautiful woman.
Oh, thank you. You've done wonders for my ego. You know, it needed a lift.
Wait till tonight. We'll do even more. That's a promise. Ciao.
Dominic, if you really mean it about going to the police and telling them the truth, I think that would be the most wonderful thing you could do. Just think of what it would mean to Joe's family, to the memory of their son, to finally find out that his name would be cleared.
Well, I've thought about that, Kelly. I'm genuinely tempted to do it. There are problems that you don't know.
You afraid the authorities will find out you're a fugitive, is that it?
That's a part of it.
You worried they'll find out you're a woman?
What? No.
Dominic, I know.
How did you find out?
Joe told me just before he died.
Oh, I didn't want this to happen.
Dominic, it doesn't make any difference to me. It's your secret, and it's sacred to me. I'm not going to tell anybody else.
I can't stay. I've got to go.
Dominic, please wait. I want to talk to you some more. Just go to the police and tell them the truth.
No, I can't. I've changed my mind.
Why?
I can't. I can't take a chance like that.
Dominic, please wait.
Well, I was beginning to think you weren't going to show up.
I almost didn't. I thought you had more class, Antonio. What a horrid place.
You got pretty particular, Ginger. I remember when you used to live in worse places than this.
Got the money?
Yeah.
Listen, I didn't mean to frighten you, all right?
I thought you were dead. We all thought you were.
Not quite. Some people picked me up in a boat and took care of me.
Oh, Joe, I am so glad. Oh, does Kelly know?
Oh, yeah. She was the first one I told when I got back.
No wonder she was singing in the shower. Of course, it's all coming clear to me. Naturally, she wants my apartment to herself.
Are you okay now?
I'm fine. I'm sorry I blacked out on you. It's not every day somebody comes back from the dead.
Well, I don't think I'll be doing that too often. Look, I better get dressed or so before somebody comes in and gets the wrong idea.
Warren called. He's coming right over. He wants to see Kelly.
Sally, I don't want him knowing that I'm alive.
Well, then you better get dressed and get out of here.
Right.
I gotta go back to work. I'm sure they're wondering what happened to me.
Yeah, what are you doing home? Kelly said that you're going to be out all day.
I forgot my wallet.
Oh, it's okay. It's not Warren. Hey.
Hey, bud.
How you doing?
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Hey, Cruz. Come here.
Good to see you, man.
Nice to see you, too.
Listen, so long.
Yeah, hi, bye.
Bye.
Take care, Sally.
Well, you look pretty good for a dead man.
Well, you're not looking too bad yourself.
Thanks. Hate to be the one to tell you this, but you're going to have to stay dead for a little while longer. There's a warrant out for your arrest.
Yeah, I know. What do you think I'm sneaking around like this for? Cruz, somebody, and I think that somebody's connected to the Capwells, planted coke on my motorcycle.
Yeah, I know. They could be connected to somebody else.
Yeah, well, maybe. But I can't hold out here forever. Oh, I'll find a way to get out of it. Hey, man, I got some big news.
What, bigger than you're alive?
Bigger.
Like what?
Kelly loves me. Really loves me.
I know. Isn't that terrific? Listen, man, how did you get back to shore?
Well, a couple of Russians picked me up in a fishing boat.
Russians?
Well, they said they were tourists. But I ran across some pretty heavy-duty technical stuff on board the boat. I think I saw more than I was supposed to.
Well, that's weird. What kind of equipment was it?
I don't know. Electronic stuff. When they caught me looking at it, man, they freaked out. They wanted to blow me away. And they might have, but somebody said, since I'm in the position I'm in, I might as well go to work for them. You're right, Joe Perkins, 007.
They actually asked you to go to work for them?
Yeah.
What'd you tell them?
Well, since I'm crazy about being alive these days, and they had guns pointed at me, I told them I'd think about it.
That was a good answer. So what were they like? Would they have weird Russian names and everything?
I don't know. One of the women was named Yasna. Or at least that's what she said. She also said she was from Yugoslavia, but I got the feeling that they were from Russia. I remember she had an ankle chain on with some charms on it. It's the first thing I noticed when I came to on the boat.
And there were others?
Yeah. There was this guy who seemed like he was the main man named Ivo. Big, hairy dude. I think they're going to be back any day now. I'm probably still on their hit list. And Cruz, listen to this. I think I know who robbed the Capwells. That makes him a prime suspect in the killing of Channing Capwell. I've got a plan.
Hiya, Papa. Mwah. Oh, what a rotten day I had today. I had 4 job interviews and 4 rejections. That's batting 1,000, though, isn't it?
You'll find something, Amy.
Yeah.
I have to go out for a while.
Where are you going?
I'm going over to Sally Taylor's apartment. I have to find Joe.
Is anybody else home?
Not now. Your mother's at work and Jade's still at school. I'll see you later.
Okay. Oh, back to the wanted. Would that be opportunity ringing?
Ah, great. I'm glad you're home.
I'm not. I wish I were out working somewhere.
Maybe I can do something about that?
You can.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you come on in?
Thank you. I haven't been here for a while.
The whole place hasn't changed a bit, has it?
No, not much.
Sit down.
Okay.
Have an apple.
Thank you. Okay, I talked to Mix Lockridge about you being a bookkeeper.
What'd she say?
She wants to see you this afternoon.
You're kidding.
Mm-hmm. She's very interested. I did a big sell job on you. Told her a lot of lies.
Oh, that's great. Terrific. So I can turn out to be a big disappointment.
No, you'll do fine. I lied about things she won't discover for a while.
You are terrific. Thank you very much. I have had 4 interviews today. All rejections, no kidding.
Really?
And now I get a job interview from the person I last expected it from. A chauffeur, of all people.
Wow. I am no ordinary chauffeur.
I'm beginning to realize that.
Drop it or I'll drop you.
My mother didn't raise no fools, Antonio. I thought I'd pass some of it on to you. Don't you realize you're playing in the pros?
I can't take any more, Ginger. This is it. End of the line.
Oh, don't be in such a hurry to get off the trolley.
I mean it, sweetheart. I mean it. I don't care. Go ahead, shoot me. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. It's a tremendous temptation, but not just yet.
You can't hurt me. Because I'm not afraid of you anymore.
Oh, well, then maybe we had better reintroduce you to fear, huh?
You can't. There's no way. Because I've already lost everything.
Antonio, don't sound so discouraged. I know you'll find a way to get that money. I know you will. You've just got to.
I can't, Ginger. And I won't. I don't care what you do to me. I've lost everything. Doesn't matter.
You're so wrong. So wrong. I've given you an awful lot, Antonio, and I can take it all back. Stop giving me trouble.
Hey, honey, what is it?
Joe,
What's wrong?
I just saw Dominic and I blew it.
What? What happened?
I am so stupid.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Tell me what you think you did.
I scared Dominic off.
How? What'd you do?
She was just about to go to the police and clear your name, and I said the worst thing I could possibly have said. I told her I knew she was a woman.
Oh, that did it, huh?
Sure did. I told her I'd keep the secret and not let anyone else know, but she ran off anyway.
Ah, forget about it. If Dominic was tempted, she'll still come forward. But it's going to weigh heavy on her conscience, especially if she thinks I'm dead.
I hope you're right.
Don't go around kicking yourself.
You know what, though?
What?
All the time we were talking, I was looking at her. That is a great disguise. I couldn't tell she was a woman. But you know what? I was looking at her closely, and there was something very familiar in her eyes.
I apologize for the poor quality of the photograph. It's the most recent photograph I have of my mother.
How recent is it?
6 or 7 years old, I'm afraid. But I'm pretty sure she's in the Santa Bárbara area now. She is. I want you to find her.
All right. And what do you want me to say to her when I do find her?
Don't want you to say anything to her. Just locate her and tell me where she is. Anything else?
Nothing right now. I'll do my best, Mr. Capello. I'll be in touch.
Good. Be waiting to hear from you. Well, I hope that produces some results. You never know.
I hope you'll be able to find her.
So do I. Strange having to track down your own mother, isn't it?
Look, Mason, before Peter gets back, I want to give you the key to his apartment that you asked me for.
Good. You had one made.
Yes, and please don't ever let him know that I gave it to you.
No, you don't have to worry about that. This is just a precautionary measure. Peter's been acting a little strangely lately, and I want to keep it for safety reasons. There'll be no more of that, Peter. Made certain you can no longer write checks on this account.
Listen, you don't understand. I was just...
It's not important for me to understand, Peter. What's important is that you understand. Unless you make an accounting of everything you've taken from this company within 48 hours, you're going to be arrested, charged with larceny and embezzlement. That wouldn't look good on your resume now, would it?
I'll get ready for it. Let's go.
Okay, it's one.
I'll do something. Go. Hi, Mr. Perkins.
Oh, Miss Capel.
How are you?
Hey, is my son here?
Yeah, hang on. I'll get him. Joe, your father.
Dad?
I have some things to do in the other room. Excuse me.
I don't know what to say. All the way over, I've been thinking what I'd say, and now I don't know what to say.
It's okay. You don't have to say anything. You want to sit down?
No, I'm fine, Joe. Tell you the truth. When I heard you were dead, I felt awful. I felt just terrible. I got to thinking how I treated you and all the things I said. Just wanted to die, Joe. I wanted me to be dead instead of you.
Dad. Thanks. I mean, thanks for caring that much.
When your mother told me you were alive, I felt like I'd been given a second chance, you know?
Yeah. I felt that way, too.
I want to be your father again, Joe.
There's never been any question about that.
Please forgive me, Joe. You're my son. I love you.
I love you too, Dad.
Just, you know, I know you're innocent. Just sorry I took so long. I always knew it, I guess.
Look, you know what I wish?
What?
I wish you and Mom could get back together. I mean, that is if you want to. I know that I was the cause of you two splitting up, and it'd make me feel a lot better if you two could patch it up now.
Kind of like to have myself, Joe. All of us together again.
Yeah.
And Amy back. I've been working on it.
Yeah, well,
if there's a chance, you know, it could happen.
Well, it'd be great, Dad.
You know, families should stick together, Joe. We will, right? And we'll make an effort at it, huh? And if anybody says anything against you, they're gonna have to answer to me, Joey.
The part of C.C. Capwell is now being played by Charles Bateman.
Gina DeMott is a widow.
Yeah, a young widow. Anyway, I'm going to be in L.A. for a couple of days, and I thought I would drop by on her. But I don't want to intrude on her grief. Do you think it'd be inappropriate?
Oh, I don't think so, Mason. Grief isn't what it once was. Philosophy now is to pick up and get on as quickly as possible. I think it would do her some good if you saw her.
Well, I'll do my best to keep her amused. There is one other thing, though.
Yes, what?
Well, I know that you've been close to the family, helped them out in a number of ways, not just with Brandon's adoption, but with a lot of the boys' names. What I'm trying to say is I'm wondering what kind of claim you have on Gina.
None at all.
No personal interest?
Only the most platonic.
So you wouldn't object to my seeing her?
No, on the contrary. I think it's a good idea. I'd like to see the two of you hit it off. It would please me greatly if there was some development there.
Good. Good. I'm glad I finally found a woman you approve of. That being the case, I'll get right to work on it.
Mason, I think you would be wasting your time if you went to L.A. looking for her.
Oh, why is that?
Gina isn't there.
Well, where is she?
She's gone off to... She's out of the country for the moment.
Oh, well, that's all the better. I'll take the jet and meet her wherever she is. Think what an impression that would make. She in a romantic spot?
Yes, as a matter of fact, she is.
But I would like her to have some privacy for a while. Those few hours that Brendan was missing were very traumatic for her, and she's still recovering from Stockman's death.
Well, you know, I can understand that, but the idea was to provide a pleasant distraction for her, not add to her problems.
Oh, I know. But when she returns, I'm sure there'll be ample time for you to call on her and pay your respects.
That's a very southern ring to it.
Whatever the phrase is today.
No, I like it. I'll call on her and pay my respects. When's she getting back?
When she's sufficiently rested, I suppose.
You're being kind of vague about this, aren't you?
Yes, I am. I have my reasons.
All right. Whatever you say. Talk to you later.
It's great to have Dad here come in like that. Oh, it was so great of him, Kelly.
You know, I'm glad he finally appreciates you now.
It's Warren. When you're talking to him, be very careful. He could be dangerous, Kelly.
Okay. I'll be there in a minute. What do you want me to do?
You got to act as if you're willing to give him the coin. But don't do it if you don't have to, because I need that coin for my plan.
Okay, I can handle it. Don't worry. Go. Hi.
How you doing? Can I come in?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks.
Sally told me you were going to stop by, but she didn't say what it was about.
So this is your new pad, huh?
Well, Sally's in mine. What do you think?
Nice. Not quite what you're used to, huh?
Yeah. So what's up, Warren?
Well, Summer told me you have a coin that belongs to me. I dropped it over at the hotel, and I hear a busboy picked it up. You know, he deserves a reward, too. It's kind of valuable.
Really?
Yeah. I've been holding my breath. You still have it?
Yeah, I do.
Well, that's a relief.
But I don't have it with me.
Oh, that's tough luck. Do you know where it is, by any chance?
Yeah, I left it at home. Next time I'm there, I'll pick it up. Unless you're in a terrible hurry for it.
Well, it's not so much a question of being in a terrible hurry. It's just that, well, like I was saying, it's kind of valuable, and I've been a little worried about it because of that.
Well, it's in a safe place, I promise. Warren, I didn't know you were a coin collector.
Yeah, I am, as a matter of fact. That particular coin was going to be a gift for someone.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Well, I'll get it back to you as soon as I can. Next time I'm there, I'll pick it up and give you a call, yeah?
Yeah, that's great. Kelly, I really appreciate it.
No problem.
Well, I guess I should probably be going then.
All right.
Yeah.
See ya.
Have a good day.
Did you hear that?
Every word of it.
He's lying, you know.
About what?
He's not a coin collector, not even in a small way. I asked Ted, and he asked Lakin, and Lakin said he's never had a coin collection in his life.
Interesting. Kelly, looks like you and I are going to have to set up a little trap for our dear friend Warren.
And then Kelly pretended she didn't have the coin with her, that she left it at home.
That could have been true.
There's no way. She was hesitating all over the place. She's not a hell of a good liar, but there was nothing I could do about it.
Warren, I hope you didn't let it just go at that.
No way. But thanks for the vote of confidence. Look, she said she'd get the coin for me and then give me a call.
I don't like the sound of it. I want to have a talk with her.
Oh, God. You think that's very smart?
I'll be very discreet, sweetheart. Just give me the address.
Well, you think you know what you're doing?
Just give me the address, please. Thank you. Who's that?
How should I know? You want me to get it?
No, I'll get it. Hello, Mrs. Lockridge.
Amy.
I'm here to see Mrs. Minx Lockridge.
Really? Is she expecting you?
I believe so.
Oh, really? Well, that's very interesting. I don't know anything about it.
Oh, I believe Brick arranged the appointment.
Brick?
Yes, I'm supposed to talk to her about a job as a bookkeeper.
I see. So, Brick arranged it. Well, come in.
Thank you.
This is my son, Warren. This is
Amy Perkins.
Yes.
I'll just call Brick to find out what this is all about. Brick, would you come in here a minute, please? Brick?
I believe I met you the other night at the State Street restaurant. I don't know if you'll remember me.
Oh, vaguely. I wasn't quite myself the other night. I'm not usually like that.
You were a lot of fun.
This young lady says you arranged an appointment for her with Minx. Is that right?
Right. Minx is gonna see her about a job. Right, kid?
I really think you could have mentioned it to me.
Why? Minx is the one who wants the bookkeeper.
The point is, I really should know what's going on around here. Someone might try to manipulate her.
Anyway, Minx agreed to see her this afternoon.
All right. All right, I think she's in the den. Warren, come upstairs with me.
Yes. Well, take it easy, Dan.
Nice seeing you again, Amy.
Okay, let's take a look at you. Come on, sure.
Do I pass inspection?
Let's see. Yeah, you look fine. Okay, now listen, she's a little bit cranky and a little eccentric, okay? So just take it easy with her. She's nice. And, listen, I don't want you to allow her to walk all over you, okay? All right, just, I don't know, have a lot of spirit. That'll keep her happy.
I think I can handle it. I've had job interviews before.
I see. Well, a little advice never hurts, right? I mean, you want this job, I'm trying to help you get it.
Brick, I don't want you to get the idea that because you're helping me, you're going to get anything more out of this than just thank you.
Did I say I expected anything more?
Just so we understand each other. Look, it's a little after 3. I don't doubt Mrs. Lockridge admires punctuality as well.
Of course. I'll take you into the den and introduce you to the lioness.
You sounded so upset on the phone that I decided to come over here and cheer you up. So what's your pleasure, my lady? I tap dance, too.
No, thanks. You're sweet, though.
What's bothering you?
Oh, I'm just a little disgusted with myself right now.
Have you done something bad?
I don't want to bore you.
No, please bore me. I'm desperate.
Okay, you know how important it is for me to find my son.
Yeah?
Well, I just don't like the methods that I've been using. I've been getting ruthless, and it worries me.
You're getting ruthless and you don't like it?
Yeah.
But you've always been ruthless. It's part of your charm.
If that's supposed to be funny, it's not.
Look, for what it's worth, I think you're justified in doing what you have to find your boy, okay?
I wish it was that simple, Cruz. I mean, first I lost Channing, now Cece. I just don't want to lose contact with my son.
That's why I said what I said.
You know, you were right about something else, too.
I don't believe it. I'm beating the law of averages.
Maybe. No, what you said about myself and the Capwells, that there's something between us, you know? It's like there's this invisible cord between us. And now Mason, of all things, is interested in me.
No, that ain't news. He's always been interested in you, baby.
Not like he is now. You know, it's as though I can't escape the Capwells. Then on the other hand, I don't even know if I want to. I don't know, it all seems so strange to me. It scares me.
Yes, is Miss Roth there, please?
This is she.
Miss Roth, this is Mason Capwell.
Good afternoon, Mr. Capwell. What can I do for you?
Well, I'm calling for my father, actually. He wants to visit Gina DeMott in Europe, and he wants to go the same way she did. You know, the same airline, staying at the same hotel, all of it. Can those arrangements be made?
Hold on a second, Mr. Capwell, and I'll check.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry to keep you waiting. I was just checking Mrs. DeMott's reservations. They went to New York and then took the Concorde to Paris. In Paris, they changed flights for Nice. Now, I'm pretty sure I can get reservations for him at the hotel in Nice, the Saint-Georges.
Where you booked Mrs. DeMont?
Yes, sir.
I see. Can you hold on for just a minute, please?
Certainly.
I'm sorry, Miss Roth. I just spoke to my father, and he's had an emergency come up just a moment ago. He says he won't be able to have you book the trip for him just now, but he'll call back when he's ready to go, possibly next week.
Oh, well, of course. Any time at all. But the more notice he can give me, the better.
Well, of course, I understand. Thanks so much for your help. So she's in Nice at the Saint-Georges, is she? Well, well. Good work, Mason. What a marvelous fellow you turned out to be.
Oh, is it time for dinner already?
No, but I had such good news, I didn't want to wait to tell you.
Oh, yeah? What?
I found out what you wanted to know.
Really? About Gina?
That's right.
Well, tell me. Tell me.
No, I think I'll draw it out for the suspense.
Now, wait a minute. Don't you dare.
Wouldn't be nice, would it?
No.
All right. She and her son are on the French Riviera in Nice at the Hotel Saint-Georges. How's that for fast work?
That is wonderful. Did Cece tell you that?
No. I tried to get it out of him, but he wouldn't say anything, so I used my own methods.
Oh, Mason, I just don't know what to say. I am so grateful.
Prove it. Prove it again.
Listen, I don't want you to say anything about this to your father. It will only upset him.
No, don't worry about that.
Good. You truly are wonderful, Mason.
Yes, I know, but that was the good news. I have some bad news, I'm afraid.
What's that?
Got to postpone our dinner date for tonight.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I hate to have to do it, but I've got to deal with Peter Flint. It could get a little messy.
Well, don't worry about it. We'll have plenty of time for other dinners.
Yeah, will you ever be so grateful again?
I will never forget what you've done. And the fact is, you'll always be very special to me.
Thank you. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Good night.
See you.
How'd it go?
Terribly. Oh, I said all the wrong things. She said she's going to call me, but I don't think she's going to hire me.
Oh, I'm sorry, honey, but don't worry too much about it. You'll find something.
Yeah. Well, it just hasn't been my day. I got to believe tomorrow's going to be better. I'm going to go upstairs and change my clothes.
Honey, tomorrow is another day.
You're right.
Sorry.
See ya.
So, go on.
Well, that's about all there is. But I really feel good about going to see him and telling him how I felt.
John, I'm so grateful that you did, finally. I know it must have meant the world to Joey.
It sure feels good to be close to him again. Marissa, he said he hoped that we'd get back together now. You and me. I hope that for myself, Marissa. It just isn't the same without you.
Yeah, it gets sort of lonely around here, too, sometimes. You know, especially at night. I mean, the girls are always busy, and they're out a lot of the time.
And what would you think about me spending the night here tonight?
I guess that would be all right.
Marissa. Hello.
John. Hello.
Hi, Peter.
Can I come in?
Yeah, sure.
Kelly, I feel terrible about barging into your hotel room last night. I don't know what came over me.
Well, it's happened, Peter. So let's just take it from here.
You know, I really thought you were with somebody in there. It drove me crazy. I'd like to apologize to you.
Thank you.
Kelly, I'll never do that again.
I'm glad to hear that, Peter.
Can you give me another chance?
No, I can't.
Kelly, I've never loved anyone like I love you. You know how much you mean to me.
Peter, you've helped me a lot. But the reason for breaking off the engagement wasn't just because of what happened this morning. That was like the final straw.
You were going to break it off anyway? Why?
Peter, I haven't really gotten over Joe.
Joe Perkins. He's always there somehow, isn't he?
Look, I didn't think it was right to marry you, knowing that I felt that way about another man.
Kelly, you can't spend the rest of your life being in love with a guy who's dead. I know we can make it work. You love me once, you can love me again. I'm willing to take that chance.
I can't do it to you, Peter. You're a wonderful man. Fall in love with somebody else. I'm sorry, I don't want to hurt you.
You know, Kelly, I don't understand how you can just throw away what we had so easily.
Please don't make this so difficult.
Kelly.
Will you please go?
Flint's office.
Veronica, it's Mason.
Oh, Mason, am I glad you called. Peter left here a little while ago, and I think he's going back to his apartment. If I were you,
I would not go over there today.
Oh, I'm in his apartment right now. I'd just as soon he didn't find me here. Thanks for the warning.
Yes, I'd like to make a reservation, please, for Paris on going to Nice. I don't care what connection you have to put me on. All right? The name is Andrade. Santana Andrade.
Actually, it doesn't matter. I'm glad you're here.
You're glad? Well, now that's a switch, isn't it? We break into your apartment and we get welcomed for a change.
I was going to call you. I want to get my money back.
Your money? My darling, anything you give me is mine. It gets to be mine when you give it to me.
Now listen to me. I want to get that money back. Now.
Oh, why?
Because Mason Capwell is going to have me arrested in 48 hours if I don't pay him back every cent that I took. And now it's even less time than that.
Oh. He found out, did he?
Yes, he did, so I can't get you any more money, Ginger. Look, he's going to have me prosecuted, and he means it.
Well, I imagine he would. Seeing as how you and Kelly are a thing of the past, I mean, it isn't exactly as though he'd be dragging a family member through the mud.
Will you help me?
I'd love to, Antonio, but I have a very firm policy. No exchanges and no refunds.
Ginger, use your head. I can't get you any more money if I'm in jail. I'll find another way to pay you. I swear I will, but you got to give me that money back now.
And what other way are you going to find to get me the money?
I don't know, but I'll figure it out.
Oh, my sweet friend. I think it's time I turned to greener pastures. It looks like my last golden goose has laid his last golden egg, so I'll just have to find me another one.
You could help me, Ginger.
I'm not in the helping business, Antonio. Unless it's myself, of course. Go ahead.
Hello.
Peter.
Yes, Veronica, what is it?
Look, I'm sorry if I bothered you, but I've been a little bit worried. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just fine. You don't have to worry about me.
Well, I just wanted to make sure. Also, a few calls came in after you left, and I think a couple of them might be important.
All right, read them to me.
If he's unable to get any more money, what do we do?
I'm thinking about that.
I vote to kill him. He knows too much about us.
I don't want any more unnecessary killing. We've got enough trouble as it is. But you know something? I don't think we've mined all the gold we could out of this town yet. Just because Antonio's dried up on us doesn't mean we can't find another way of getting what we want.
How?
I'm thinking about that girl.
What girl?
Kelly. Kelly Capwell. See if we can't get our money that way. Maybe even more than we expect.